I was not gonna make this video. There was no need for me to make this video. But at the end of the day, I always had it at the back of my mind. Because, of course, it bothered me. Your opinion. Not my subscribers, though. I love my subscribers. But, oh my goodness. Some of y'all have some garbage opinions. Garbage opinions. I'm telling you, garbage. Like it's ass. Garbage. Don't talk to me. Okay, that's a little mean, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm just tired of sitting down and watching dumbasses argue over the worst takes ever. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Some of y'all need to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm talking both hater and glazers of, you guessed it, World Tower Defense. Okay, before we start, Pilgrammed Hardcore is going to release probably like 3 days after this video releases. I don't know when this video releases, though, because I want to put effort into it. I don't want to just randomly say shit and then call it a day. Because, well, if I'm going to talk about something serious, I'm going to put effort into it. This is a review. And not really. Like, I will, rate the game at the end of the video. But I just want to, dismiss all of the garbage, like nonsense and misleading information that people have been trying to seep into new players' minds. So, let's talk about the hater side first.
So now we can get down to the real fight. The last Sonic standing will be the winner. What?
First take, immediately the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Apparently, this is a gooner game, and I mean this because of the thighs. The big legs. The small waist. Are you 5? Are you fucking stupid? Are you in grade 5? Have you not passed middle school yet? Elementary school? Kindergarten? Do you not understand basic human anatomy and generalization? Women have shorter waists. You might not believe me, but I want you to go on Google and search a man full body and see what you get. Oh, a normal man. Okay, he looks normal. Now search up a woman full body. Oh, they have a, shorter waist, bigger thighs. Wow, it's like that's like normal. It's almost like that's how, women are. Who would have fucking guessed? Who really would have fucking guessed? Maybe Albert Einstein had to come to my room and teach me how female anatomy works. Here's the thing, like, no one is gooning to this. Seriously, just, like, be, like, 100% for real. No one is gooning to this. Like, I know there are some weird people out there. No one is gooning to this. Okay. Like, what sex appeal even is there to be seen? The shoulders? No one is gooning to shoulders. And also, the males had their shoulders out. So, you gooning to that too? You like yaoi? No? Where's my urination? Anyways. Like, what even is there to talk about? This is just stupid. Like, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But Goo had a weird avatar. Okay. You know when that was? Last year. Yes, it was that long ago. It was pretty, It was a long time ago. Alright, a long time ago for this game specifically. And Goo has clearly stated many times that I don't know actually. Goo has said many apologies of their past actions and weird avatars, and would never wear anything weird again. Literally in their bio. Literally, I don't remember the last time Goose did something weird. Except for the cat girl thing, but that's a collab unit, so you can forgive that one. Look, it's not like Goo groomed kids, okay? It's not like he acted sexual towards other people. No, it was just a weird avatar, and apparently that makes you a weirdo. That makes you, a creep. Yes, if you have a weird avatar in Roblox, you are a creep. That's right. If you have a weird avatar in Roblox, that determines your entire personality. You are a creep, and you deserve to die. Kill yourself. I'm just kidding, of course. But how do I say this? They learned. That's all there is to say. They learned. It's so simple that I'm literally blanking. Like, there's no other way to phrase it. Goo's learned. He knows, she knows that, hey, maybe what I'm doing is weird, and I should stop doing that. Hell, Goo even went back and remodeled a bunch of the characters to have a bigger waist and a different design because of the gooner allegations. And I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, but Roblox is a game for kids. That doesn't change anything. There is no sex appeal to be seen here. So, what? Okay. But what about the Seon allegations? Actually, that's the one I know the least about. All I heard was that he submissioned for porn, I think. Some NSFW art. That was a long time ago, apparently. I have no clue anything about that. I just know that he's the weirdo. She's a weirdo. Seon's the weird one. Okay, if you want to hate on Seon, go ahead. I have no idea if it's true or not. Apparently, allegedly, it's also false, and it's a rumor. I don't know. Who cares? Next topic.
Again, love your vids and this stream, keep it up, man.
Game balancing, according to Wiki, game balance is generally understood as introducing a level of fairness to the players. This includes adjusting difficulty, win-loss conditions, game states, economy balancing, and so on to work in tandem with each other. The concept of game balance depends on the game genre. Blah, blah, blah. That's the important part. So, let's talk about it then. Is the balancing in this game absolutely trash? According to you guys, no. I have seen several comments of people trashing this game for bad balancing, and no one has remotely said anything noteworthy. That's like saying Attack on Titan is a terrible show. Have you watched it? No? Bruh. What bad balancing is people talking about? I can't get research on this game if no one knows what they're talking about. So, please, leave a comment in this video if you genuinely believe the bad balancing and your take on why it's bad. Or I'm just going to believe that you're just going with what people are saying and actually not having an opinion for yourself. When it comes to balancing, the last thing a game should rely on is chance, also known as RNG. RNG is not a heavy aspect in this game, although it does definitely exist. I think the prime examples are probably like Plum Realm, Seasonal, and Faded Plates. That's all I can really think about. What about units? Well, only two units rely on luck, and I mean very slightly. Very slightly. Only one accessory relies on luck. A lot of luck, for sure. But I never use it, because it's kind of terrible. Even if it is terrible, the accessory gets buffs and buffs basically every update. Majority of the luck aspect that people talk about actually come from the gameplay. And where is that? I've never once blamed losing for luck. If I lose, it's my fault. What is there to say? The speedster screamed at the base. Yeah, dumbass, you forgot to bait it first. Of course, that's not good game design, but that's not a luck aspect. Neither is any other enemy in this game. There is no enemy that relies on luck. What about difficulty? Is the game too hard? Not exactly. While I do agree this game is definitely hard, the stuff that people complain about is the problem. Like, it's difficult. Not what you're complaining about. Casual is not hard. You just suck. Burdensome being hard is definitely fair and valid. I do agree burdensome is a pretty big step up from casual. But over time, it's not even that bad. The only time burdensome is ever bad is if you're playing the very hard maps, the hard maps, or the insane maps. The same thing applies to Rush, and the same thing applies to Ruined. They're both alright. The real thing people should be complaining about is arduous maps. I hate arduous modes. They suck. I hope the dev team has a terrible day. I hope they kill them. I hope the dev team has a nice Christmas. Happy New Year. In like 20 days. Who cares? The units also don't have poor balancing. None of the units are overly overpowered or underpowered, for that example. Usually when people talk about units, they often forget that they have a major weakness that no one seems to talk about. Soldier can't shield pierce, but has a high DPS for cheap cost. Sniper has awful early game DPS, but has a disgusting late game DPS. Demo Man can't hit silvers, but has a lot of damage and a slow effect and a lot of range. Just has a lot of well-rounded stats, but it can't hit a specific type of enemies. But what about the OP meta units? Who are you talking about? What unit? Radar? NG? Blaster? They all have weaknesses. I don't think I can name a single enemy that doesn't have a weakness. They all have a weakness. To be unbalanced would mean that they have little to no counters. I can think of every single weakness that's valid and is a major problem for every unit in this game. Every unit in this game. Blade Master is obviously much stronger than stationary shooter noob fighter. That's obviously a true thing. But that doesn't mean that noob fighter is a worse option. Because noob fighter, well, is cheaper. Way cheaper. But that doesn't mean either is better. You use the one that benefits more in the scenario. It's a strategy game, not a use the unit with the better stats game. What about underpowered units? This is actually a pretty valid argument, except that Goo does actually do something about it. Underpowered units like Gasoline or Beacon, Mortar, and Dissolver get constant buffs. Cred units like get buffs every update. I don't remember the last time Cred units got a major nerf. Every overpowered unit always gets nerfed, and that's not bad game design. They're overpowered for a reason, because they're OP. They don't have weaknesses, so they get weaknesses by, nerfing them. Or making their strong point weaker. Singer Healed was insane. This was a combo I used for basically every map. Like, it was unfair. But they nerfed it. And not because that's bad balancing, but because, it was OP. They just want you to use a different loadout. It's called variety, okay? So just because the loadout you use all the time gets nerfed doesn't mean bad game or bad balancing. It means use a different loadout. It's called variety, not spam pre-rework lazier and do nothing all day. I'm not joking. Everyone used this fucking tower. It had to get nerfed at some point. Balance in this game is not perfect, okay? I'm not saying that the balance in this game is, the best, right? Because sometimes I just question, what the fuck are you thinking? But that's 90% of games out there. Balancing is hard. But I don't see people saying Yomi Hustle sucks because Ivy made Robot, or people saying BT6 sucks because Pre's Permaspike nerf. Like, just get over it. It's not a big deal.